We're getting to the bottom of things now. We're getting to the bottom of the freaking insanity going on with Microsoft. We're getting to it now. We're getting to the root cause of some of the issues, and we've now figured it out. We've narrowed it down to a single freaking person. We now have an idea of who's causing the issues for Xbox, and probably all of Microsoft to begin with. Oh boy, here we go. Microsoft CFO Amy Hood has forced Xbox to deliver an insane 30% profit margin, which is why everything is crazy right now. Holy shit. Microsoft's CFO Amy Hood has forced Xbox to deliver an industry margin far beyond what is typical for gaming in general, which will devastate the business if not rectified soon. It's this dim-witted twit of a twat waffle. It's because of this dim-witted twit of a twat waffle that we are seeing so much insanity going on with Xbox. And I wouldn't doubt that it would kill the division. It is killing the division. This sort of business, you know what? And see, here's the thing. It is up to Phil Spencer. It's up to Phil Spencer to push back against the nonsense. Here's the thing. Here's the thing with Xbox. Xbox is competing directly with two other products. It's competing with PlayStation and Nintendo. Well, hell, they're not even competing now. That's the other problem. That's the other problem. They're not even competing. I don't know when she was put in charge, but she clearly doesn't understand the games industry as much as she understands. Hell, she probably doesn't even understand anything else going on. And that's the whole reason we're seeing so many issues, probably as well with Windows. Windows is going to shit, in my opinion. And I don't care how much money a company has in the bank. If they continue to make dumbass dipshit decisions, from the top, you're still going to see a company spiral down the frickin' drain. You're still going to see a company go to shit. You're still going to see that happen. Over the summer, I said on I'm reading this. This is on Windows Central. Over the summer, I said on my Xbox 2 podcast that I'd heard a rumor that Microsoft was forcing Xbox to deliver a 30% profit margin, however, unable to land enough concrete evidence. I'd hoped the insane figure had been heresy. It must have been, right? Apparently it isn't. Bloomberg reports Dina Bass and Jason Schreier just revealed that Microsoft CFO Amy Hood is indeed asking Xbox to meet an accountability margin of quote unquote of 30%, which is far, far in excess of reasonable targets for the video game industry, and in particular the gaming hardware industry. This woman's not smart. She's not smart. Oh my God. Over the past few years, Microsoft's gaming division has undergone some insane and self-destructive transitions, cutting studios, slashing marketing budgets, and springing to release games on rival platforms to the detriment of its own. Microsoft has also rapidly hiked prices, harming customers while laying off literally thousands, reducing any semblance of goodwill Xbox had left to zero. The changes, according to Bloomberg, coincide with Microsoft CFO Amy Hood taking a greater role in the gaming business at Xbox. The 30% profit demands are far beyond industry averages, which range in the low 20s at best. I've been writing for a while about how my sources have been blaming Amy Hood for major issues at Xbox right now, as Microsoft doubles down on short-termism and shareholder pandering over long-term goals and customer feedback. This is all over on Windows Central. The cancellation of promising games like Perfect Dark, Contraband, and others is a direct result of Xbox lead Phil Spencer, Sarah Bond, and Tim Stewart attempting to balance Microsoft's corporate demands without tanking the entire business. The amount of strain is this arbitrary goal has put on Xbox cannot be overstated, as staffers, customers, and even third-party developers feel the gradual toxification of the Xbox brand. Over the summer, Microsoft attempted to raise the base price of its games to $80, a move that was met with significant public backlash. Instead, they decided to rework the Xbox Game Pass tiers, targeting the most sticky and dedicated Xbox Game Pass Ultimate subscribers with an extortionate 50% price hike. Yeah, we saw that. People did not like that. Xbox Series XS games consoles have also seen aggressive price increases, and even Xbox development kits have as well. The inconsistent messaging and the seemingly desperate price hikes have people questioning whether or not Microsoft is deliberately sabotaging Xbox, and it certainly seems that way. Microsoft has been forced to repeatedly come out and deny that it is looking to kill Xbox hardware and deny that retailers are canceling orders. With Activision Blizzard, Microsoft's gaming division surpassed Windows itself in the firm's diversified business. With the AI boom fueling Microsoft's share price, CEO Satya Nadella is enjoying a near $100 million pay pocket in stock incentives, which preclude gaming from the equation, with analysts and speculators trying to figure out whether or not the quote unquote AI boom is actually predicting a gigantic AI bust. You'd think Microsoft would want to ensure its diversified business model remains healthy to reduce exposure. Apparently not. The sprint of short-term thinking and anti-customer ideology will not only fail to deliver its desired 30% profit margin, but it will serve only to crater the only viable consumer brand Microsoft has left. When will the insane greed end? Holy fucking shit. Holy shit. Holy fuck. So yeah, so this is basically what's going on here is she sent this thing out. She wanted this unreasonable short-term goal of this huge amount of money, to huge amount of profits, I should say, sorry. And it's just tanking the business. Their demands are tanking the business. So if you wanna blame anyone, blame this twat waffle. Blame her. And that's my insult for the day. Twat waffle. This woman is not right. I don't want to call her the B word or anything like that and be extremely misogynistic, which I probably already sound a bit misogynistic by calling her a dim-witted twit of a twat waffle. But come on. She's not a very smart woman if she's doing all this and forcing all this. It is up to Phil Spencer to push back, just like it was up to Reggie Fils-Aimé to push back against Nintendo's dumbassery. Why do you think that he left Nintendo? All right, why do you think he's not there anymore? He couldn't push back anymore. He didn't have any support for anything anymore. Phil Spencer is... Honestly, I feel like, you know what, they should hire Reggie Fils-Aimé at Xbox. But it's too late. It's too late. And I can guarantee you that she is so nearsighted and she doesn't see the broader picture that she's also why I believe wholeheartedly that Windows 11 is going to be a pretty big failure. I see every day, I see more and more people going over to like Linux and whatnot. If you are a gamer on PC and you don't really care about the massively multiplayer stuff that has anti-cheat stuff, you don't care about those games, and there's other games you want to play, you can just run Linux, get Steam on there, and use Proton. There's so many ways to play games on Linux now. Eventually, because of their short-sightedness at Microsoft, they're going to see a lot of their divisions struggle. AI is going to bust. It just is. And I know I've seen other YouTubers, which will remain nameless, sit there and try to say that no, Microsoft will be fine. They have all kinds of money in the bank. No, what happened was they were hemorrhaging money, and they were trying to figure out where they could target because of the hemorrhaging of money. And they sat there and they went, oh, Xbox. So she targeted Xbox. I don't really think that's where they were losing money. That's not where they needed to target. That's not where the hemorrhaging was, in my opinion. The hemorrhaging is in Windows and their AI bullshit. That's where the actual hemorrhaging is, but they're too short-sighted to fucking see it because at they're that stupid at Microsoft. Oh, this has been the goof. Holy shit, this industry is fucked. My God.